Hi, I'm Beka, and welcome to Yoga by Beka. I am a middle-aged woman that likes to do yoga in the comfort of my living room, and I love to teach yoga. So if you would like to do yoga along with me, I hope you'll roll out your mat and sit in a cross-legged seated position with your hands at heart center in prayer position. Spend this time just coming into your body, breathing deeply in and deeply out. Release the hands on top of your knees, palms face up, and just breathe in deeply. Notice how you feel, and exhale slowly. Release the tension from your eyes, your cheeks. Relax the shoulders, breathing in good, positive energy, exhaling fully. Think of a mantra or a rhythm of breathing that you would like to anchor yourself to. I personally like to think of my breath like the oceans of the waves of the ocean. Wow, I'm so dyslexic today. I like to think of my breathing being like the waves of the ocean, breathing deeply in and exhaling out. I focus on the breath and block everything out. When ready, grab the shins of your legs and slowly breathe in and rotate your sits bones forward and to the side, and exhale, rolling the sits bones behind you into the other side, making big circles, keeping your hips grounded, but just rolling around on them, breathing in forward to the side, exhaling back to the side. Just awakening the root chakra, stirring up that kundalini energy that resides in your root chakra. Now coming still to stillness, notice how you feel, breathing deeply in, exhaling out. Slowly do some neck rolls, first clockwise, then counterclockwise, as it feels safe for your neck to do. Now place your hands in front of you and walk them forward to the top of the mat, tenting the fingers, creating a tension between your wrists and your shoulders, stretching out those arms. Breathe in and roll your chest up to the sky. Exhale, lay the chest back down towards the ground. Flare out your elbows and again breathe in and roll your chest up. Exhale, lower the heart center back down towards the ground. Straighten the arms, lifting the chest up, come to a seated position. Place your feet on the mat, knees up, and lift the hips up into reverse tabletop. Lower the hips down, arms go high to the sky. Place the hands behind you and again breathe in, lift the hips up into reverse tabletop. Exhale, lower the hips down, stretch the arms up to the ceiling. Release them back down behind you, breathe in, lift the hips up, reverse tabletop. Exhale, set the hips down and reach overhead. Set the hands back behind you, reverse tabletop, trying to squeeze the hips higher. Exhale and release down. Bring your hands to heart center, crisscross applesauce, and then let them go to the back of you and get into child's pose, however you may find the way to arrive. Relaxing deeply into child's pose, tint those fingers again and stretch the hands far in front of you while massaging your head left and right against the mat. Just slowly soothing your forehead, rolling away any tensions that you may have. Sit up. Shoulder roll. Exhale, lower your head back down to the mat. Inhale, grab your hands behind your back and lift them up overhead, opening up your shoulders. And then lower them back down, releasing the hands back to the heels of your feet. Stretch your hands up overhead at the top of the mat and cross your wrists. Stretching really long, elongating your body, and lift your head up to look ahead. Now change arms, crossing one wrist over the other in the opposite direction. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, lower the head back down. Release the hands. Clasp them behind your back and breathe in and pull your chest up to the ceiling. Exhale, lower the chest down. Your arms go up overhead. Breathe in, pull your chest up to the heavens. Look back behind you. Exhale, release your head back down to the mat. Inhale, opening up your chest to the heavens and the skies. Exhale, lower your chest back down on top of your knees and extend those hands over the head, stretching out the shoulders. Bring yourself up, arms stretch overhead, bring it down to chest. Place your hands in front of you and transition into tabletop. Then extend into downward facing dog, lifting the hips up and behind you. Spend this time just pedaling out the feet, bending first one knee and then the next. Just taking some time to really feel in yourself. Just getting into that downward facing dog. Roll slowly forward, hips come down, knees only hover above the mat, then extend back to down dog. Breathe in and lower back down into that hovering tabletop. Exhale, extend the hips back and up into down dog. Catch a wave and roll forward to high plank position. Bend the elbows, chaturanga, slowly lower down. Lift the chest up into cobra or upward facing dog. Release back down. Push yourself back into tabletop. Then lift the hips up and back into down dog. Breathing in. Exhaling slowly. Take your dog for a walk And then walk your feet up to meet your hands slowly and deliberately. Now you're in forward fold position. Widen your stance slightly to match the width of your hips. Grab your elbows and just sway left and right in ragdoll position. Lift up halfway with a flat back. Get up on your tippy toes and then release down. Breathe in, flat back. Get up on the tippy toes, bend the knees. Crouch down and then release into forward fold. Get a little rhythm of bending your knees, lowering your bum down to the earth on your tippy toes, and then releasing to forward fold. Find your rhythm. Breathe in and exhale, staying in forward fold now. Then bend the knees and slowly catch a wave rolling up into mountain pose, standing position. Arms go high overhead. Bring the palms down to heart center in prayer position. Then back up overhead, swan dive yourself down to forward fold. Breathe in, look up halfway with a flat back. Exhale, step the right foot back behind you, laying the knee down. Now plank, lower down chaturanga, pull the chest up into upward facing dog. Then pull the hips back and up into down dog. Lift the right leg up and step it forward through your hands. Lower the left knee down on the ground. Look up, low lunge. Pick your left foot to stand it up next to the right at the top of the mat. Stand tall. Hands up and down at heart center. Pull the hands up overhead. Swan dive yourself down to forward fold. Look up halfway with a flat back and then melt back down again, stepping the left leg behind you now, lowering it down. Look up, low lunge. Step the right foot to meet the left back in high plank. Bend the elbows, lower the body down, chaturanga. Lift the chest up in upward dog. Transfer the hips up and back into down dog. Breathing deeply in and out. Step the left knee forward in front, lowering the right knee down, low lunge, lift the chest up. Now pick up that right knee, step your right foot to the front into forward fold. Breathe in, pull yourself up to mountain pose. Hands come down at heart center. Arms go up overhead, swan dive down, forward fold. Look up halfway with a flat back. Exhale, step the left knee back to low lunge. Look up, chest up for a moment. Then pick your right hand and pull it up to the sky, stacking your shoulders. Then reach it behind you, grabbing the toes on your left foot. And pull that heel into your hip, getting a nice deep stretch. Slowly release. Your right arm goes back up high in the sky. Pick the left knee off the mat. Step your right foot to meet the left back in plank, lower down, chaturanga, pull the chest up into up dog, then transfer the hips up and back into down dog. Breathing deeply in and out. Step your left knee and foot up into the middle of your hands, lowering your right knee down on the ground. Take your left hand and open it high in the sky and try to stack your left shoulder over the right. Then pull the hand back to grab the toes on your right foot as you pull your right heel into your right hip. Looking up, keeping the chest open. Now slowly release. Pick the right knee up off the mat. Look down and place your hands down beside your foot. And then step your right foot up to meet the left into forward fold. Bend the knees. Breathe in and slowly pull yourself up to mountain standing position. Hands meet in the sky, then bring them down to heart center. Breathing deeply in and out. Now place your hands over top of your heart and spend some time to just feel the differences that you may be experiencing in the energetic field around your body. Feel your heart beating under your hands and come back to that breath. That breath like the waves of the ocean, breathing in and exhaling out. The waves go rolling in and then crashing to the shore. Ground your feet into the earth, noticing how the mat feels under your toes. Release the hands down by your sides, palms facing outwards, feeling relaxed, feeling like the best version of yourself this very moment. Breathe in deeply the air, reach up overhead, high in the sky. Pull your hands down to heart center once more. Flare out your elbows and press your hands into one another, creating some strength. Releasing the arms down, circle them back behind you, then swoop them up forward, up and over, pushing your hips to the front, looking behind you, semi-back bend, then circle all the way around to forward fold, lift up halfway with a flat back, then hop back to high plank, lower down, bending the elbows, chaturanga, pull up, up dog. Breathe in, push the hips back and up into down dog. Lift the right leg up high in the sky, bending the knee, and then step it through in between the hands, pivoting out the back foot. Cartwheel the arms up and open into Warrior Two position. Place your hands in prayer position, pull them up, and then extend them out. Breathe in, prayer position, hands up. Exhale, extending the arms out. Breathe in again. Hands go up overhead, release, extending out. Now place your right elbow, your left elbow onto your knee, and the opposite arm goes overhead, whichever side you may be facing. I'm actually facing the left side. My right foot is in the front of the mat. So now place your right arm to go deeper beside your right foot. Stack your shoulders, look down. Now sit your right hip back by your right heel into Skandasana. And then try to introduce movement, getting a deeper stretch. Your heel can be down on the mat or lifted up. You can exhale and sit back on your heel. Then inhale and rock forward, getting a slightly deeper stretch in this runner's stretch. Going back and forth, maybe reaching overhead, just to introduce flexibility in that groin area and in those inner thigh muscles. Explore the space, using your hands to support you. Now lift the hips up and straighten the legs. Place your toes facing inward. And let's do center standing straddle. Hinge from the hips, lower the head down on the mat, grabbing your ankles, or you can even place your hands through your legs to get an even deeper stretch. Breathe deeply in and deeply out. Raise yourself up, heel toe your feet to be closer together, and step to the front of the mat. Arms up, bring it down, prayer position. Breathe in, circle the arms up overhead, swan dive down, exhale. Breathe in, lift up with a flat back, exhale. Pop back to high plank position, rock forward, bend those elbows and slowly lower down chaturanga. Pull the chest up into up dog. Then exhale, pull the hips back and up into downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up high in the air, bend the knee, and then step that left foot in between your hands and pivot that back foot out to face the right side of your body. Left leg in front. Cartwheel your arms out to warrior two position. Now breathe in, arms go to the chest, prayer position, pull it up to the air. Exhale, extend the arms out to your sides. Breathe in, pull the arms up and to the sky. Exhale, extend the arms out in a T position. Place your left elbow on top of the left knee, extending the right hand up and over. For a deeper stretch in this asana, lower your left hand down to the mat beside your right foot or left foot and extend that right hand straight up. Try to stack one shoulder over top the other. Look down. Straighten that front knee. Get on your heel. And then pivot to center side straddle. Set your left hip down on your left heel and slowly rock forward with your in your runner's lunge. You can have your knee up, your heel down, and then breathe in, rock forward, up on your toes. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, rock forward, exhale, sit back. opening up that hip and really getting a good stretch in that groin area. Explore the space and explore what your body can do. Just because we're in our 40s and 50s does not mean that we can't have as much flexibility as we've ever had. Now come and straighten both legs and let's do a center standing straddle. Place your head down on the mat and then place your hands through. Breathe in and out, relaxing in this asana. This is very good for digestion and detoxifying the liver and the kidneys. Slowly pick yourself back up. Pivot to face the front of the mat. Let your feet come together. Pull yourself up into mountain pose. Swan dive down into forward fold. Lift up halfway with a flat back. And then pop back into plank. Bend the elbows, chaturanga. Lift up, up dog. Exhale, pull the hips back and up to down dog. Slowly walk your feet up to meet your hands. Grab your toes and breathe in, lift up. Exhale, bend your elbows, bringing your chest closer in between your legs. If you can, grab your hands and let them hold one another behind your ankles, causing a bit of tension, pulling your chest to be on top of your knees even deeper, increasing flexibility. If you feel resistance, just breathe deeper in and out and let your body relax. Point your toes outward on either side. Sit back into a yogi squat, using your elbows to flare your knees out even wider. Try to elongate your spine, pointing the crown of your head as high up towards the ceiling, and let it be in alignment with your tailbone. Slowly release down into forward fold, straighten the legs. Pull yourself up with a flat back and then pull yourself back down into forward fold. Hug the back of your knees. And then slowly let your arms melt down to your ankles, bend your knees slightly, and unroll your body vertebra by vertebra into a standing mountain pose. Swan dive back down to forward fold, hop back to high plank, chaturanga lower down, pull up, upward facing dog, push the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Catch a wave and transition your knees down to tabletop position. Walk your torso back to sit back on your bum. Pull your left knee into your chest, hugging it to you, and then let the knee drop over to the left side. Right leg is extended out, foot flexed. Hands go high in the sky, and then hinging from the hips, fall forward into a one-legged forward fold, seated. Of course, follow what your body wants you to do and what feels good for your body. Everyone has different levels of flexibility. So just make sure you hinge from the hips and you feel a nice stretch and release. It doesn't matter if you can't touch your toes. If not, aim for your knee or your shin. When you are in your middle and late ages, in 40s, 50s, 60s, you tend to lose flexibility, or you may have never been born with, any flexibility, but you can't achieve it. If you just invest in stretching every day, and with yoga you stretch your body as well as your mind. Walk your hands up to lift your torso up. Pull both knees into your chest, and now extend your left leg out, hugging your right knee in towards your body. Now let your right knee fall open to the right side. Your right foot is on the inside of your left thigh. Arms go up, and then let your torso fall over your left leg, hinging from the hips. And just stay here, breathing deeply in and out, feeling that good stretch along your leg as you breathe in. And then exhale, try to go a little smidgen deeper. Listening to your body, feeling your muscles slowly release with time. Inhale again. Exhale, going slightly deeper into the stretch. Release the hold and slowly walk your hands back up towards your hips, naturally raising the chest up. Extend both legs out now. Place your hands down and let's do a reverse plank. Stretch up and then over to your feet into a two-legged forward fold, hinging from the hips, grabbing your feet, breathing deeply in and out. Allow your torso to relax and fall softly over your legs. Breathing deeply in, pull yourself up, walk your hands up to your lap, raising your torso up. Now let's do reverse tabletop. Breathe in, push the hips up to the air, Then exhale, lowering down. Let your knees fall to the left and right until you're in butterfly position. Sit up straight, crown of your head facing the heavens, grabbing your feet. Slowly roll your neck to the left and then to the right, releasing any tensions along the neck, and then flap your butterfly wings. Breathe in and exhale, slowly walking your hands out in front of you, relaxing your torso over top of your feet, deepening the stretch, opening up all of those muscles and tendons and ligaments in your inner thigh area. Breathe in and pull your torso up. Exhale, lower the torso down. Inhale, pull your torso up, pull your knees in to meet, giving yourself a nice hug and some shoulder rolls. Place your hands behind your upper back thighs, behind your knees, and hug yourself in. Lift the chest tall, and then exhale, rolling the spine out. Inhale, sit tall, rolling up on the hips. Hands go up, release them down, and lay your torso and your spine down flat against the mat. Your knees are up, your feet are flat on the mat. Now pull your hips up to the air in bridge position. Interclasp your hands and roll your shoulders under you, pushing the hips even further to the sky. Try to fight the natural urge to want to flare out your knees and keep them facing straight. Release the hips back down, reach the arms overhead, and again, pull the hips up to bridge position, then release. Pull the knees into your body and slowly roll to the left and to the right. Extend the left leg out, pulling the right knee close into your chest. Slowly, then using your hand as a guide, roll the knee to the left and to the right, and then slowly guide it to fall over to the left side of your body completely, extending your right arm out and looking over your right shoulder, enjoying a spinal twist. Slowly roll your body back to where both hips are on the mat. You're facing up to the ceiling. Extend your right leg up to the ceiling, grabbing your ankle and pulling it even closer towards your body. Now release. Take your left ankle and cross it over your right knee, and then Thread the needle by placing your hands through that hole and grab the back of your right thigh and pull it into you in this laying down pigeon pose posture. Getting a deep stretch in the buttock and the hip. Slowly nourish and soothe yourself, rocking to the left and to the right, massaging the lumbar part of your spine. Release. Slowly lower that right leg down to the mat. And now using your arm as a guide, massage your left knee to the right and to the left, up into your chest, and then slowly guide it to fall over to the right side of your body as you extend your left arm out to the side of you, and you sort of allow your head to roll in the left position, getting a nice spinal twist all along your spine, keeping your spine healthy, supple, flexible. Breathe deeply in and deeply out, allowing your body to totally relax. If you feel resistance anywhere along your body, just breathe more oxygen and direct it to that area with your mind to nourish yourself in that area. Then exhale, imagining any tightness and resistance leaving your body. Roll back up to center with your chest up towards the ceiling. Cross your right ankle over the left knee into a laying down pigeon pose. You can play with this by pointing and flexing your toes, extending the left leg up to the air, bending it back down. Trying to keep your right knee facing the right to get that deep stretch in the right hip and buttock. Slowly release, placing the feet down on the mat. Hug your knees in, extend them to the ceiling. Now grab your feet with your hands and pulling your knees into your armpits wide in happy baby pose. You can kick to the left, kick to the right, whatever your happy baby inner child wants to do. Then for me, I like to just fully extend my legs, getting a deep stretch all along the backs of my legs, my muscles, my tendons. It's just such a good release. Massaging and grounding my lower back into the mat. Extend your knees, bring your feet together up overhead, then slowly bend the knees, releasing the heels down towards the hips. Pull yourself into a tight little ball, like a roly-poly. As tight as you can, then release the legs up, uncurl your spine to lay flat on the mat, flex your feet and slowly lower them down to the mat. However, do not let them lay down, let them hover for a few moments very low, activating your lower abdominals, then release. At this time, relax your hands down by your side and let's get into Shavasana. Completely relax. Release every muscle in your body. Unclench your jaw, unfurrow your brow, relax the tongue. Completely allow your body to melt down into the mat, just giving it all away, all the control, all of your thoughts, just give them away. Breathe deeply in and out. Nothing matters. Keep your full awareness inside of your physical body. Think and envision and breathe into your heart as it's beating and pumping blood. Breathe deeply, bringing air into your belly. Exhaling the air fully out and out of your nose. Staying in the present moment. Slowly bring awareness and movement to your body by wiggling your fingers. Pull your knees up and your feet flat on the mat. Flutter your eyelashes open and closed. Hug your knees into your chest and then slowly reach your hands overhead and plop. Roll over to your side. Push yourself up to a seated upright position very slowly and cross your legs. And if you have the time in your schedule today, take an extra long meditation, being so thankful for your body, thankful for your body carrying you through this life experience. Commit yourself to loving your body and having grace for yourself, love, and acceptance. There is nothing bad gonna happen today. Just beautiful breathing in and out. You have the power to handle everything that unfolds in front of you. You are grounded and safe you take very good care of yourself. Breathe deeply in, breathing in deep breaths of confidence, exhaling any limiting beliefs. Thank you so much for doing yoga with me today and going through a yoga experience. Today's practice was an extra long one, and I feel so good. It's just so detoxifying and wonderful and nourishing for your soul. Well, have a blessed day.